Hey you guys, it's me Gemstone from tarotforhealing.com. I hope you guys are doing really well. This is your monthly reading for November. This is for the Geminis, and I'm going to be using the playing cards, and I'm going to be using the Chrysalis Tarot. So I'm going to start off with your playing cards, and you have the Four of Clubs with the Seven of Spades, with the the Seven of Hearts, and the Nine of Diamonds. Um First thing I thought when I looked at your cards is that you are going to have to be trying to figure out where you stand with somebody else. I think that somebody else's behavior towards you, or the way they are with you, you're going to be questioning it. And I think that because you're questioning it, you may consider going it alone. So this could be a relationship situation where you decide that somebody that maybe you trusted or was around, maybe they are not the kind of person you thought they were, or maybe they've deceived you in some kind of way. And then because of that, you are deciding that maybe it's best for me to kind of be a bit more by myself, or to kind of do my own thing, or to be independent. Yeah, and self-reliant versus hoping that this person will either be there the way you need them to be, um because something about your relationship with this person is unclear. Maybe you don't really know how you feel about this person, or maybe the way this person is just not, maybe they're just not being that honest, in all I'm stuck on my words. I've been having this issue with all my videos today. But I feel like maybe this person just is putting up either some kind of appearance for you, or you're starting to see that they're just not very genuine in character. So it could be that too. Um because this could also, with all these sevens showing up, it could be somebody again that is quite self-centered, that mainly cares about themselves, or has their own intentions outside of your intentions, kind of situation as well. So be careful of like any scenarios that kind of are presenting themselves like that. Another thing, moving to your tarot cards, is um when it comes to your work, you have the Hero. The Hero would be the full card, even though this card, like, to me, it's confusing when you first look at it, because he kind of looks like the Magician, but this is the Fool in this deck. And this is the Five of Spirals. The Five of Spirals is kind of saying that I can see you going toe to toe with somebody else. The Fool card is saying that you're seeking something new in terms of finances or money. So it could be saying that for some of you, you may be learning something new, or you could be wanting to start a new venture, going to something you've never done before. Or maybe even if you stay in the job you're in, it's like you just want to do it in a different way. You just need something fresh and new. And it's saying that you're prepared to fight for that fresh and new experience. So this might be a really good time for you to, if you're looking for a job, to go on some job interviews. And because I really think that you are just, if you go to a job interview, you're going to be like really just on point, thinking of, okay, this is what I want to do. Like, you're just in the frame, you have that mind frame of just wanting to be successful, wanting to put your best foot forward. And I think they're going to see that you're just really hungry for whatever it is that you're going for. And I think that that could actually impress um people that are going to be looking at you, because you're very competitive. That's what that card like also shows, like being very competitive too. And so yeah, so that's kind of what I'm seeing. I see something new coming through for you, and you're just really showing people what it is that you want. And I think that's because um you know what it is that you need to do to get to to get to where you want to be, basically. And I think that if you are not, um if you embrace the attitude of not letting yourself be held back by anything, and to really go into a new situation just gun ho, I think that you will get the results that you want. Because these cards to me are speaking of somebody that is smart. They know how they know the industry that they're in, and they, even though it's different for them, they know what it is going to take for them to either get into that industry, or for them to get this sense of new beginning that they're after. So again, I would say that the cards are kind of giving you the green light on anything new in terms of money that you want to pursue in the month of November. So your for those of you that are in relationships, you have the Four of Scrolls and you have the Ten of Scrolls. Ooh, I think some of you guys need a break. Some of you guys need to do like she's doing in this card. Like, I think some of you guys need a break from a relationship situation. I think some of you guys are even with somebody that you just find is like too much drama, or they just got too much going on with itself, and you just like, you know what, this is just a lot for me right now. Like, this is a lot for me. So I think that what you're kind of needing is a break from drama and stress, and just, if the situation for you emotionally is over, then just, don't drag around a dead relationship. Like, don't bother stay in a situation that you kind of feel is just past this point. So if that's kind of how you're feeling, you might need to say, okay, this ain't working. Or it might just be a situation where you have to be like, I just need some time for myself to kind of get myself together, or to kind of, just see how this is going to go. Sometimes you just need to step back from a situation in order to really gain perspective, and I think that's kind of what you need. And I think for those of you that are single, that's a similar message that you're receiving, but for some reason you guys got the Major card, so this might be really applying to those of you that are single. Maybe your message is just coming through a bit more like loud and clear with these majors showing up. And you have the Hanged Man and Justice, but I feel like this applies to you if you're in a relationship too. I think that you need to make some choices. That's kind of what this card is saying. It's saying that you're looking at things in a very different way. And again, I think if you step back from the situation, you're really going to gain the full picture of what this situation is. And then it's going to make you more objective and thinking, okay, what am I going to do here? Like, what is the best way to handle this situation? I think you need time to think and ponder about relationships, or about people that are in your life that maybe either are potential partners, or like, but you just need to give yourself that time and that space. I think if you're not trying to really look for somebody, and you're just sort of thinking about yourself, you just might have some big decisions to make in life in general, especially with the two majors showing up. So things just might be happening, and you're just kind of thinking to yourself, you know what, I just need some time to really spend not only on yourself, but to spend on other endeavors, other things that you're trying to do. So for some of you guys, it could be meaning that, instead of a relationship situation, you're just thinking more about finances, or you're just thinking more about matters are of greater importance. But even with that, something significant has to give. Like, there's something this month that is really important that you have to work out. To be honest, like, I don't feel like the cards are really saying like what that is in like its full in like a full explanation, but I guess you would know, like, especially because the month has already started. But I'm feeling like some of you guys are at that point where you're just sort of in limbo about certain things, and you just have to make a choice that it might be quite a big one. So, and I think for some this could be connecting with a relationship, a big choice in a relationship, but there could be other significant things going on for you as well. So the card for your spirituality cards is the Judgment card and the Four of Mirrors. So what this is sort of telling me is this is connecting with the message I just gave, and it's sort of saying on a spiritual level, like, November has to be the month where you kind of bring this needed to make a choice or whatever to a close, like where you finally make a final judgment, you finally make this decision. And I kind of feel like this, once you make it, it's going to liberate you, it's going to make you feel free, it's going to make you feel like you can just like it's over with as soon as you can finalize things. Like it's gonna be done. So and it's gonna like close a whole new chapter, like an old chapter, and start something anew and afresh. So if that's really what you're needing, the cards are really prompting you to tell you, like, you just have to sort this situation out. You have to think things through and then make a final choice, and then be able to just move on from that. um but I'm kind of feeling like whatever choice or judgment you make, somebody else may not will like it, or they may not want to accept it. So if this is a relationship, like, you might tell your partner that, you know what, I need some space, I need to think things through. Or for some of you guys, you might just be saying, you know what, this ain't working. But I feel like this other person isn't going to be very receptive to what you have to say. And it's because their emotions are involved, and they may really have, like, care for you a lot. And so because of that, it may not be easy for you to tell them, how you're really feeling, or what you're really going through. Or if this isn't applying directly to a love situation, again, I can see just somebody in your life in general might be upset or disappointed in something that you have to say, or a way that you might be changing yourself. But I think that this is really about is about you being truthful with yourself. I think if you're truthful with yourself about certain situations that are not working for you, then this other person may become upset with that. But at the same time, I don't think that you should be too concerned about that, only because once you're being true to you and you're saying your truth, then other people have to go with it. It's better to live your truth than to live a lie. And I think that's the scenario you're going to be in this month. So yes, peace and many blessings to you, Gemini. I'll see you. Bye.